students of vocational training center services segment. We are cooks. I'm Diana, I'm 17.
I'm Nastya, I'm 17 too.
I'm Alina, I'm 16.
We want to tell you about this ancient profession. This is our workshop.
Here we practice to prepare delicious meals, but first of all, let's start from the beginning.
The history of the profession cook. Occupation chef developed together with civilization, so we can say it is one of the oldest professions. Cooking roots must in the distant past where the sacrificial fire was burning. Most of the development of ancient people made the ancient Greeks and Romans. Greeks were not good cooks at once. Occupation chef legitimized much later. Kitchen skill Greeks associated with music and poetry. The ancient Romans, the art of cooking and baking, borrowed from the Greeks. In the 3rd century BC, culinary schools appeared in Rome. By 2500, mankind slowly improved the tastes and subtleties of cooking technology. An European cuisine is the example which accounts for the rapid flowering in the Europe of the Middle Ages and late period. A great influence on the development of European cuisine made gastronomic revolution. It gives a lot of unknown products in Europe.
Наступил день пира. Наша команда с рассвета на ногах готовится к длинному дню приготовлений. Перед работниками кухни стоит сложная задача. Они должны соответствовать высоким стандартам непревзойденной кухни Елизаветы. У нас есть свиное жаркое, оленина, салаты из артишока, много окороков, марципан. Я сделала сырные шарики, кровяную колбасу и приготовила жареных цыплят. В качестве первого и главного блюда на стол хозяина ставят павлиний пирог рут. Чтобы усилить впечатление, согласно оригинальному рецепту, птица должна извергать из клюва огонь. Стол хозяина в первую очередь нужно заставить дорогими и трудоемкими блюдами. В то время не было определенного порядка подачи блюд. Стол просто заставляли едой. А когда все съедали, тарелки убирали и приносили другие блюда. Блюда заменяли 2 раза. 3 замены было редким явлением. Затем обслуживают боковые столы. На них ставят более дешевые и простые блюда.
Historically, the fate of our kitchen bloomed in monasteries. In the 11th century, the Kiev-Pечерsk monastery monks had several chefs, among them occupation chef, and the Kiev Rus had been humble, especially during September. For a long time, cooking was a purely family matter. The oldest woman was responsible for preparing meals in the princely family. First professional chefs appeared at the court and then they appeared in the monastery factory. Laurentine Chronicle tells the Kiev-Pечерsk monastery was a full factory with the largest staff amongst cooks.
Prince Gleb had elder cook. His name was Gurevich, the first known chef to us. In times of Kiev Rus, cooks were in the service of princes' courts and wealthy homes. Some of them even have a few cooks. Our chefs kept holiday traditions of folk cuisine. It was the basis of their profession skills. Ancient monuments evidence about profession skills. They are Domusroi, painting the king's food, dining book of Patriarch Filaret and Boyar Morozov, consumables monastic books, etc. There are frequently mentioned popular dishes: soup, porridge, cakes, pancakes, jelly, kvass, different kinds of honey. Acquaintance with Greek Byzantine kitchen was very useful. Our kitchen, the influence of Eastern countries, such in India, China, on the Slavic cuisine was not less strong.
Cooking is a science had originated in Tsarist Russia until the end of the 18th century. Development of professional cooking connected with the emergence of companies out-home food. They appeared in ancient Rus. First it was inns. Travelers could find shelter and food there. Then appeared the roadside taverns, hotels and dining room and kitchen. At the same time, in big cities near towns began to appear restaurants.
In Tsarist Russia, first cookbook Cooking Notes was composed by Rukontsov in 1779. First culinary school was opened in St. Petersburg on the 25th of March in 1888, the initiative of Professor Andreevsky and cook Kanshin. For comparison, the first cook schools in Europe appeared in the 19th century in England. Then culinary schools began to appear in other countries.
Chronology of some dishes. Nearly 10,000 BC in the human diet were beer and bread. Nearly 6,000 BC, the appearance of cheese. Nearly 3,000 BC, people have learned to cook soup. In 1500 BC started to use chocolate. Bar of chocolate appeared only in 1849 and milk chocolate 1875. Nearly 1000 BC appeared first people cucumbers. Nearly 500 BC first sausage was cooked. In 490 BC first pasta was cooked. The first recipe pasta with cheese had written in 1367. In 1819 invented spaghetti. 2nd century BC first cooked sushi. 7th century a recipe for the famous kimchi. In 15th century made pancakes. In 1487 invented hot dogs. It is a national dish of Americans. 1610 baked pedals. 1621 created technology of popcorn. 1680s appeared fried potato in French. In 17th century in the world came ketchup menu. 1739 crackers. In 1756 invented mayonnaise sauce. In 1798 a lemonade. 1845 made jelly. In 1871 recorded the recipe of beef stroganoff. In 1924 appeared frozen industry service. And today molecular gastronomy is very popular. Few interesting facts from history. Tea appeared in Europe only in the late 16th century and coffee in the early 17th. Then, from the north of Europe, Bananas were brought in us countries. Charles Darwin had not only animals and scientific interest, but he had gastronomic interest too. At Cambridge University, he was a chairman of the Glutton's Club. Every week, he with his friends tasted unusual dishes. Once students have eaten even the old owl, traveling on the ship Beagle. Darwin ate a lot of exotic animals from parrots to battleships.
Cooks in art. Franz Snyder wrote a lot of pictures about cooking and cook. Perhaps he liked to eat. Florence van Schooten. Art St. Peter. Cooks in films. Kitchen. Chef. Taste of life. American Cousin. Top most highly paid chef in the world according to Forbes magazine. On the first position is Gordon Ramsay. This is famous British cook. He has owned restaurants in various parts of the world, in London, in Dubai, in New York and other cities. On the second place is American Rachel Ray. Rachel is famous presenter on Channel Food Networks. She enjoys the study of national cuisine around the planet Earth. To the third position belongs Australian chef Volkan Peck. He started to work in Los Angeles in small restaurant Spero.
And finally, the main scene. Every year on the 20th of October, chefs around the world celebrate professional holiday, Day of the Chef. This holiday was founded by Congress of the World Association of Culinary Community in 2004.
As you see, our profession is wonderful and useful.
We dream to become famous chefs like Gordon Ramsay.
And Rachel Ray, we want to have
Open restaurants.